An animated video about how to communicate in an accessible way. A male Red Cross volunteer in a wheelchair and a female Red Crescent volunteer talk to a group of people.
The International Red Cross and Red Crescent movement provides humanitarian assistance and protection to people in crisis, treating everyone with dignity and respect.
The male volunteer provides information to a woman carrying a baby.
People affected by armed conflict, natural disasters, public health emergencies, or any other situation that threatens their physical, mental, or emotional well-being need information about the assistance that is available to them. As individuals, we all access information in different ways. Some people face attitudinal, physical, institutional, or communication barriers that limit their access to information. For example, people with visual and hearing impairments, children, and people with low literacy levels will have specific accessibility needs.
A woman who is blind needs directions, but she cannot read the sign in front of her. A child struggles to read a poster because it is too high up and the language too difficult. A young man in hospital fails to communicate with a doctor through sign language. A woman looks confused by an ICRC leaflet about planting seed. A Red Cross volunteer gives her a bag of treated seed. He explains how to plant them and that eating them is harmful. She nods, showing that she understands. The woman returns to her community and tells people about the information in the leaflet.
A lack of information can prevent people from fully understanding a situation and knowing how they can participate in making decisions that affect them. It is important to assess how best to communicate with different target audiences. Test your messages to ensure they have been understood and adapt them if necessary. If people do not understand your message, it might prevent them from getting the help they need for themselves and their community.
Illustrations about planting seed are shown on screen. They are merged and simplified.
Information must be communicated in a way that is simple, effective, and inclusive.
A hand plants a seed in the ground. The seed sprouts and grows. Two Red Cross volunteers talk to a group of female and male community leaders.
There are lots of ways we can achieve this. Communicate a message verbally through community leaders, on the radio, or by touring an area with a megaphone. Hand out leaflets and put out posters and notices in prominent places where lots of people can see them.
Two different groups of people are reading leaflets and posters.
Ask individuals, groups, or associations if they know of anyone who may have difficulty accessing information. Deliver the message personally to anyone who needs extra help.
A volunteer visits an old man with a physical disability. Person handing out a leaflet.
Whichever format and channel we use, it is important that all of our information is accessible and inclusive. We can easily achieve this without the need for lots of extra resources. Use language and designs that are clear and simple and appropriate for all target groups. Make sure they are easy to read and understand. Use universal symbols and graphics.
Graphics appear on the screen showing that the information in a leaflet can be made clear and simple. The text is enlarged and a box appears that highlights information.
Pay attention to color contrast, font type, and size.
A computer screen is shown.
On our digital platforms, activate the translation feature. Add subtitles and audio descriptions. Use alternative text on websites and camel case and hashtags.
The faces of different people are shown.
Use images or videos that feature a diverse range of people to represent the whole community.
The people with impairments in the video look at an ICRC poster on a door. It shows the same information in different formats.
Each and every one of us has an important role to play in ensuring that our message reaches the communities we work with. Information can save lives. Let's make our information accessible and inclusive.
ICRC logo.